Okay, then let's start because it's already like 3:02 or 4:02. So, hi everyone. Thank you for joining today's session. So, yeah, I'm here still with Chi that you might know from our first session from Gimmefy. So, for today's focus is to implement what we had in our first session, right? She already like explaining the function, how we generate strategy, and then also the content plan, all the way through the images. So for today's session, I will proudly invite three of my friends, Baby, and also Nadia and Gina. Guys, are you there?
Hi,
So
hi. Yes.
Yes, hello.
so
Hello.
each of these ladies, right, will like try to implement what we learned in our first session. So I think let's do it this way, right? I think I will need like one person to generate like the strategy, one person to generate like content plan and maybe like creating an article draft, and one person to later create the social media content plan from the article. How do you think, guys?
Yeah, I think
I'll
that
try
could
our
work.
best.
Cool.
Let's
So
do
okay,
it.
let me put you guys on the spotlight, okay? So everybody can see. So let's make it this way. So let's use the brief from Nike that I made in the first session, and then create the like generate the plan based on that. So yeah, I think that's cool. So who will start the strategy? So I was thinking, let me do the counting. I think, Baby, would you like to generate first the strategy?
Well, I have no choice. Okay, let's try.
Yes, maybe we can do it.
I believe you can because you're the first person who apply for this. So okay. After that, maybe Nadia to create the content. I mean, like the website articles, content calendar, and then create the article draft. After that, Gina, after Nadia is generating like the article draft, then you can translate it into the social media plan.
Yeah,
Sounds like
perfect.
a plan? Okay, cool. So I think let's start. Let me stop sharing and then share the Gimmefy. So you guys already log in on your Gimmefy account before?
Let me do it now.
Yes,
Cool.
I'm logging in.
So
I'm
yeah,
in.
I mean, I love it because we simulate like what will happen in the real life, right? So, all right. You guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So, okay, Baby, I will send you the Nike brief offline to you, and then maybe you can put on the document. Just make sure that you choose a Green Park workspace, and
Yep.
then use Nike project. So for the rest of you guys, maybe you can try to like open your Gimmefy account too, while the three ladies here will like through demo it. Maybe we can like try to learn together. So, yep, Nadia.
Are we, I mean, baby Gina and I, are we doing in the same window
Oh,
or
I
how?
think yeah. I think let's use the same chat. We can do it, right, Chi?
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
use the same chat. Yep. So
but
you can
maybe
just take turns and continue on.
okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
So maybe will go first and then generate strategy, and then Nadia will continue after that. Oh, wait. Okay, so the plan is generate, right? So we must choose from like each of the plan which one are the best, right? This is the one that I remember from last on our last season session. So okay. Baby, are you ready?
Yep. Let me.
Okay.
Okay, now first, let me try to create the studio chat.
So on that
And
side, I think maybe we change the screen share so we can see on
Oh,
that side.
can I refresh it?
You can, but you won't see it in real time, I guess, right? So because
Oh, not sure. Let's try.
Okay,
Maybe
let's.
maybe are you doing anything with the chat right now?
No, not yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Not
Maybe you can
yet.
think about the few short prompts, like act like digital strategists and create brief from this, create a strategy from this brief, something like that. The one that we learned earlier about the prompt engineering. Yeah, I'm sure we all learn about that, right?
Yep. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm typing some prompt.
Yeah, baby is the right person for this. I think it will be appear if I refresh it later after baby is typing. Yeah, maybe because right now I cannot
So
see
it won't
anything.
appear while she's typing, but once she sends in the request, then that will
Ah,
appear. Yeah.
okay. So baby say yes if you already typing in and then send.
Okay, just 1 minute.
Sorry.
1 minute.
Oh, one
No,
minute.
oh, 30
Okay,
seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. What I was talking, right, guys, about the few short prompts, we will learn about it next week. So it's basically like a series of from you guys learn about this also, right, in our LinkedIn learning and our AI mindset. So it's like role play that you ask the LLM, right, act like I don't know, like digital strategist, digital editor, or maybe like social media strategist to do something, and then like the detail of the context, what it for. Maybe you can ask something like, oh, act like a digital strategist and then create a brief from this Nike brief, because I for the context that I will create a proposal for client, and the focus is on the, I don't know, maybe like the content creation, and then there maybe something, add something like, oh, their target market is blah blah blah, something like that. But I'm sure in Gimmefy, right, because we already put in the fault, so like everything is already there, just to iterate so your prompt will nail it. So yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
actually, Chi, right?
Mhm.
Can we choose like the models before? I mean, because here we can, this is for the images, right? But
Mhm.
for this part, can we choose already, like if we want to choose Gimmefy or the reasoning mode?
Yeah. So you can choose again which one you prefer. Uh, Again, I would say kind of just a reminder on what's the difference between the two. The one without reasoning mode will be faster.
Mm,
Uh, it will kind of like if you're only asking for one thing, so maybe depending on how sequential or how complex the prompt
mm,
you give it is.
mm,
If let's say you're asking one thing at a time, so for example, let's say you're uploading that brief and you say, okay, first step, I would like you to, like Linda said, kind of like, act as if you're the key client, account manager, and the client has given you a brief. This is the brief I'm uploading. Please kind of synthesize this and give me kind of like key
mm.
objectives, key deliverables, right? So you're only asking for one thing. On that side, Gimmify without reasoning is fine because it's not too complex. Let's say if you
Got it.
wanted to ask it, say, okay, I'm uploading this thing. I want you to now do a market research. After you do a market research, I want you to do competitor research based on the results. And then I want you to do a content calendar based on the competitor research. Because now you're going in sequence, you would want to use reasoning mode so that it is following the natural flow, right? Also, it's more complex and it will take longer, but you'll get kind of a bit more detail, a bit more reasoning. The result will also explain a little bit more about what it's doing, right? When you use reasoning mode. So it won't just give you the answer. It will, whether you need it or not, kind of explain, okay, I've done this research because we feel based on Nike Philippines, this is relevant. If you do on this, that's relevant, right? So it will give you a bit more detail if needed.
Okay, got it.
Right, Ninda, I think baby is done, so you can maybe
Oh,
refresh the page and you should be able to see
yes, let's
the
see.
chat that she's created.
So excited. Okay.
Don't get surprised.
There you go.
I think
Right. Yeah.
I like the prompt here, right? The structure of the prompt, because Baby already like giving like the role
Mhm.
and then, like the source, and then also like the details and context here, right? And then even like very detailed under 300
Yeah.
words. Amazing. All right. So let's see. Objective tone. Okay.
Just to check, because the brand vault we created was for Nike Philippines, so I don't know if this will skew a little bit, because on this side I think you've specified Indonesia. We could kind of change that, or again, just in case, because it might not be as specific as you'd like. Just a word of warning on that.
So I think we will change it to Indonesia, yeah. Because I think the
Sure,
one that I sent to Baby is Indonesia. So
sure.
okay. So the campaign name is Why Do It? Move on with purpose. So I'm just wondering, because when you generate yours, right, Chi, it
Mhm.
has like so many version, or yeah, I mean like one,
Sure,
two,
yeah.
three, if I remember. But right now Baby is only like giving like one version. What could be
Yeah.
wrong on this?
So on that side, again, maybe if you go right back to the top where your prompt is.
Mm.
I think
So
it's
again,
because
that
I'm asking
yeah,
one name, one campaign name.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, because you're asking for one option, so you're not going to get multiple ones. And also because we use reasoning mode in the other one, which gives a lot more data and etc. as well. So on that side, it depends on what you need, right? If you want multiple options, maybe on that side in the prompt, you could say now, could you give me
Yeah.
3 or 4 ideas,
Yeah.
right? So on that side,
Maybe
to depending on what you want.
maybe need to iterate. I think let's maybe you're typing, or okay, let me do it. Give us 3 I don't know, like option
Mhm.
for digital campaign, because because we need you creative strategy output that we can use for content production, something like that.
Sure. And I would also try the improve my prompt button. So
Okay.
again, on that side, like you mentioned, that will go into the brand vault, add a bit more specificity, look through kind of and see how it can make that a bit richer.
Okay.
Right. Also bear in mind when Baby kind of put that in, she's just asking it to recap and summarize the campaign, right? So you haven't really asked for what you would like it to do yet.
Strategy. Yeah. Okay.
So maybe on that side, you just want to make sure, okay, this is the same in line. It's capturing all the information you needed. And yeah, now that you've got that, then you can go to the next step, right? So again, it says Nike Philippines just because we've linked it to a
Oh,
Philippines brand vault. So yeah, you may just want to change
to
that to
Indonesia.
Indonesia. Yeah, I would say again, best practice would be to change the brand vault to Nike Indonesia. But again, I'd say don't worry about it too much for now. At least you can just go through the steps.
Ah,
Just bear
okay.
in mind, yeah, because
Oh,
when
okay.
we did
Because
it the last session, that was for Philippines. So the brand vault we've created is a bit more specific to the Philippines.
will it change so much if we I mean like can we adapt it to Indonesia, but we don't change like the fault?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
So on that side, yeah, I'll show you what to do. Right. So Ninda, just go to the top right corner, where there's the
oh,
N in the circle. Yeah, just click on the not that one, the N on the yeah, and then click
huh?
on vaults.
Huh?
Mhm. Just let it load. Okay, so just click on the 3 button ellipses next to the PDF icon.
Uh, this one or this
Yeah,
one? Oh,
yeah,
this one. Okay.
and then just
Oh,
click Clone Vault.
clone. Okay.
Right. Yeah, so that's fine. And I'll just change that to Indonesia.
Okay.
Okay, just save that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this will make a copy of this. Yeah.
So it will change automatically, like all
No.
the. Oh no.
It won't change automatically, but I'll show
Okay.
you. So in a second, now that it's created, just again click on the three dots on the Nike Indonesia option. Yeah. And then just click Edit Vault.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So on
So
this
we
side,
change.
I would say, yeah, the business profile will be the same, right? Just because Nike is Nike. So on that side, if you scroll down a little bit here, I will change
Okay.
that to,
To all Indonesia. Okay.
yes. So yeah, on that side, again, maybe a quicker way to do this. Actually, let me just redo this for you, right? So a quick way to do this would be to, might actually be faster now. Maybe just close this first.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just add new vault. So I think this will be a bit faster on the right side. And then add a new brand vault.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
and
then
just, yeah,
do all
Nike
the process
Indonesia.
again. Okay.
Yeah, but because it will generate all 5 pages, you don't have to go one by one.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So just click all 5. And then in the URL section, just put in Nike Indonesia. I'll give you the URL. Nike Indonesia. Uh, Nike.com/ID in the valid URL section. Yeah. Slash
Okay.
ID. Yeah. Okay. Then just proceed. Right. Sorry, baby. We should have done this before you ran the first prompt. I didn't know that we were changing country.
Yeah, we changed to Indonesia.
Yeah.
Okay. At least now we can learn how to like adapt it to like another country, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, one thing, if we don't have the file, right, we can directly put the URL.
Yeah. So again, obviously, if you know the customer really well, you have their brand guide, brand book, upload that instead because that will be better and more kind of like detail. But if you don't, that's okay. So sometimes, let's say if you're doing a client pitch, you don't know the client very well, right? You haven't met them yet. This is the first pitch. You can just use their website or kind of like information like that. So it's a little bit easier. Whereas again, if you are the key account manager for like Kellogg's or something and you know the client really well, you have all the details, their brand book, brand guide, you can upload that information instead as a document upload.
Okay. And then we can create manually also, right? Just to
Yes.
like
Again, yeah. So
if we
again,
have all the information.
yes. So I would say
Okay.
for our FMCG agencies and all, most of them create manually because they are very, very particular about kind of like the branding. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and on that side, just scroll down and make sure the primary business, yeah, with strong, maybe on that side, primary audience in Indonesia for Indonesia, right? Because on this side is worldwide with Indonesia.
Yeah.
So I would, yeah, maybe just say Indonesia on that side.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah,
Just
and
go.
on that side, yeah, you don't need to go through all this. Again, when you actually set up your brand vaults, just be as specific as you'd like, right? So again, if you have an understanding of like some particular details, you can tweak this as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would say kind of this should be fine. Yeah, so you can just save this. Just go to the
Next section or
yeah, next section. Uh,
audience profile. Okay, let's
yeah, it
let's
seems that
that
it's
this is correct.
Jakarta and things like that. So this is
Yeah.
already localized. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keep going.
Section.
Insights and competitor landscape should be fine. Yep, all of this is already localized in Indonesia. So you can just skip right to the end and one more. And on that side, yes, just save and complete. Yeah.
Okay.
So now when you go back to the front page again, just click on the green park logo. Yeah. Yep. So on that side now, on the brand vault on the right hand side,
Oh.
down. No, no. Sorry. You can go back to that main page again. Yeah. Just above the studio prompt, there are 4 boxes. So there's video playbooks, AI models, and the brand vault. Right now, Nike Philippines is selected. So you just click on the Nike Philippines on that side.
Which one?
On the right.
Oh.
Is there an illustrator here? No, no. A little bit to your left.
This one?
Left and down. Further left, further down.
Oh. Got it.
You see? Yep, there we go. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So yeah. Now you can rerun the request you did earlier, baby,
Okay.
on that side too, and this side will be focused on that.
Can I do it
No, you.
again?
Yeah. So you want to copy it
Linda,
and do
can
it
I do
again?
it again?
Yep, yep.
Yep.
And then maybe ask like directly if you need like 3 creative strategy out of this. So yeah.
I would do it the exact way you did it, baby. It's better that way. Do it step at a
Oh.
time so that just in case anything's missing from the brief, you can tweak it before it gives you strategy, right? Yeah. So I think the way you did it is really great. So just, yeah, start a new chat and just make sure the brand vault selected is the right brand vault. So on that side, again, this gives you that ability when you're working on with the same client, but different countries, different regions, you can change that on that side.
Wait, yeah. Why is it always changed to page?
Because
Yep.
when you click the chat before, that one already had
Oh,
yeah, so that one was made with the Nike Philippines brand vault. So when you click it, it will go back to that. So yeah, when you start a new one, you need to build it from there.
maybe just to make sure that the brand fault from your chat is idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I there's okay, there's a warning. The brain fault is not found.
Maybe just refresh the page. I think because you
Uh,
and I were both working on the page at the same time. Yeah.
Mm.
So if you just refresh it, that should solve it.
okay.
Is it okay now?
Right. We're still using the same PDF, right, Minda and G?
Yep. I already changed it to Indonesia.
Okay. Okay. Uploading now.
Cool.
And the prompt you had earlier, maybe is really good. That's a good start because again, it's very clear, it's very direct. It very clear what you're asking it to do. So when it gives you that result, you can just check through and make sure you're happy with the recap of your brief, and then yeah, you can move on to right, saying maybe strategy on that side. Say decide what your key objective will be for that, and you can start running it step by step. Step by step is good because if you run it too many steps at a time, if one of the earlier parts is wrong, everything kind of cascades into kind of like the wrong information. So going step by step gives you that time to review it and make sure you're happy with the level of specificity, detail. Does it feel right? Because again, you guys work with the clients. This is where that touch comes in so that even if AI can give you recommendations, but it will need your experience with both the client and the market to go, yeah, that's the right one, right? So if you go step by step, that keeps it very on brand and on topic for you.
Mm.
Okay, I'm done, Linda. You can refresh.
This one. Okay. Let me check if
Yeah.
it's.
So now you see the Nike brand vault is Nike Indonesia. And again, it's like
Yeah.
now in sync, right? So what you're asking for, the document you've uploaded and the campaign. So this, you're just looking through this and seeing, okay, is this in line with what you're looking at, right? Is the budget
Yeah.
correct? Is the phases correct? And if you're
Yep.
happy with all of this information, then you can ask it now to go, okay, great. This is all accurate. Let's
Okay.
plan some, let's get some ideas for it.
Okay. Give me 3. Even I forgot like my previous prompt. Wait. Create the strategy
Yeah.
out of this brief
Mhm.
because I want to create because wait, client asks us to create website content articles and also social media. Okay, improve my prompt. But it will take a bit long, yeah, if I click improve my prompt.
Yeah, I mean, but on that side, again, I would say it does take maybe 30, 40 seconds, a bit longer, but it can give you a better result, which means you don't need to change it so much later, right? So it's kind of like, well, you can spend the time now a little bit, or if it's if it's not as detailed, maybe later you will need to kind of like keep refining it more. So I think kind of again, no right or wrong answer. You will find what you like to do, but we'd always recommend the prompt kind of like gives it a bit more detail. Right?
Do you have a question?
Yes, because we're collaborating on this plan, while baby doing it, if I click on the studio chats, like I'm seeing the window right now, is it gonna be like live? So I saw the results live, or I need to refresh it?
uh, you will need to refresh it, right? So right now, if you like right now, Linda has run this request, it is still
Yes.
generating, right? So when it is finished generating, when you refresh, you will see the full result.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we need to keep refreshing it.
Yes. So
Yes.
on that
Okay.
side, kind of like if you're working on the same thing at the same time,
Yes.
right? So again,
Yes.
if let's say baby had done it an hour ago
Yes.
and now you come in, all of it will be ready. But if you're
Okay.
doing it at the exactly same time, you will need to kind of refresh to see the latest versions.
Yes. Okay.
So okay, we have 3 ideas. Rituals of movement. Okay. Why I move. An intimate storytelling platform. Okay. Sounds exciting. Challenge and rise. Different vibe. Oh, one more question. Can we like already like set the vibe for the I mean like in the beginning in our brand vault. I mean we want so we don't need to like iterate and iterate again, right?
Yeah. If you have that level of detail and specificity, if you put it in, then you will understand that, right? So again, all of this is based on the brand vault that we generated. So again, if you realize it's a bit more detailed, it's targeting specific athletes, lifestyle, and etc. that you didn't put in the prompt, but it's taking the information from the brand vault. If let's say in the brand vault, your brand vault says the tone of voice is we are always very energetic, very upbeat for everything, then every campaign will follow that.
Okay. So I think hi guys team, are you still there? I mean like please help us to choose this 3. I mean like maybe you can write like 1 to 3 so we can count like which creative ideas that we will use.
Or again, do you want to
No,
add more
I'm
again?
asking,
Yeah,
I'm asking the audience
yeah.
because we need help. So first is the rituals of movement. Yeah, that's the detail. Content pillars, athlete rituals, and then trainings. And then the second, why I move. It's more like a personal truth. So it's more like a from like
Mhm.
first person perspective. Number three is challenge and
Wow,
rise. So it's more
overwhelming.
into
Number two right now. Two, three,
yeah.
four,
Okay.
five, six, 7 votes for number two so far. Eight.
Okay. So okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
I think everybody likes why I move.
I think I agree. So okay. So after this we will translate this thread. Thank you guys. I mean like you're very helpful. So I think after this we will translate this into the content plan, right? I think this will be Nadia's part. Okay.
Yeah. And on that side as well, again, let's say on a strategic level, if maybe you wanted to tweak some of the content pillars or something, you can again just kind of like edit
Ah,
that and refine, right? So again, yeah, right now we're moving on from strategy into application, into content. But let's say on a strategic level, you're also able to use refine tools or kind of like say, uh, for example, before you move into that, Ninda, if I can give a recommendation, see what I would do is say we like strategy number two, why I move. Can you kind of flesh it out, and add more detail to that
ah,
concept, right? So before Nadia comes in and takes the strategy and turns it into content, we can have more detail just on number two, right? So then it's a bit
okay.
cleaner when it transitions on.
Um,
Mhm.
okay,
Uh, yeah, and
let's go
again, kind of
crazy
like
adjacent.
yeah.
Okay.
So now it will make that longer. Uh, but because we didn't say we're only selecting number two, so it might also talk about the other ones and just add more detail. But let's see, right? Because when Nadia takes over to turn this into content, we want to clear away strategy number one and number three, and so it's only number two that is here. Yeah, so that's what it's done, right? So now with it is talking all about why I move, but it's going a lot more in depth now, right? With a lot more suggestions. So now when Nadia takes this to turn it into content, there's a lot more information now, right? So it leaves you in a better place.
Okay. Oh, Nadia is raising her hand again.
Can we test? I mean, for this part, after this part, can I test to request for this, like creating content plan for a month, and
Yes,
then
feel free.
after that, yes, and after that we choose because we made the content plan for 1 month for articles, for example. We
Mhm.
choose one from the plan and create an article, and then
Yes,
after that the social translating it into
Yeah.
the platform.
yes. Yep.
Okay.
So again, I would do that maybe on this side. Just make sure you're happy with this, right? So again, anything you add on now. So let's say Nadia, if you're refreshing your page and all this information is here, when you ask it to now use the strategy above to make a content calendar for me, right? So on that side as well, I would recommend to be specific, right? So on your content calendar for Green Park, again, I think some things are standard, right? You will have date of publishing, platform, account name, post caption, description of visual, maybe I don't know, content pillar and things like that. But let's say if in Green Park, your own content calendar has your own template, do specify what information you want it to make, right? If not, it will make quite a generic content calendar because everybody's content calendar is slightly different. So just I would recommend being specific on that and saying, okay, for the strategy above, please generate a 1 month content calendar. Again, 1 month, 2 weeks, 6 months, up to you on that time. And then say for the content calendar, these are the information I want, right? And I would recommend kind of like being specific with having caption, hashtags, pages to link to, whether individual influencers or official Nike pages, things like that. If you know what platforms you want to go to, you can add that in as well, right? Maybe you can say we like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We say, for whatever reason we don't use Twitter, we use Blue Sky, right? So if you state that, then it won't give you things you don't want, right? If you're not sure, you can just kind of like let it recommend and then refine. But if there are already things you want and don't want, just put that in into the prompt as well.
So you mean like give like as much context,
Mhm.
yeah, that we need, right? Yeah.
Yeah, give it as much detail as, because kind of like again in the time taken, right? So if let's say you just say write me a 2-week content calendar, it will generate that, but then maybe it is missing something, then you have to say, okay, now please add this again, and then it will generate it again and again, right? So if you know all the things you like and you don't like, just put that in. If you have no preference, then don't worry about it. But again, for example, let's say some of the brands you work with, um, like I think Indonesia, they like TikTok. Well, not for this, but let's say if you're working for an FMCG brand, right? TikTok Live, you cannot do sales on TikTok Live anymore, right? Or no, you can do sales on TikTok Live, but not sales on TikTok, right? So if you know already there are some things you can or cannot do, or your brands have preference, you can put
Mm,
that in so that you don't need to then kind of like refine the result to take away things later.
got it.
Can we
And guys,
turn
if you have
response into a
any
technical chat?
question, feel free to raise your hand, type. So yeah.
Baby, to respond to your question on that side, she asked, can this be turned into a deck or a document? For example, the strategy, can we turn that prompt into a deck? On this side, I would say, I want to be honest as well, right? In terms of like a presentation deck, not great yet, right? Because what it can output into a Google slide or a PowerPoint file, but what we found is that there's a lot of nuances in terms of like, well, where is the text? What kind of image are you putting on it? How, what is a heading or subheading, and what the design will be. So on that side, we can't promise you on that side. I would say if let's say there are things that are very templated, right, where it is not so subjective, like a presentation deck or a kind of like a pitch or something is very creative, right? So each deck kind of looks different. But let's say if you so not so easy to create a deck or output that into a document. But let's say you have a content calendar. Content calendar is a very templated thing, right? You want depend your content calendar may be slightly different from another agency's, but it will always be the same for you. So if you can share us, okay, this is what our content calendar template looks like. We have the Green Park logo here. We have the client logo next to our logo. We have the date here, and then each slide is only two pieces of content, and then it is the image, the caption, etc. We can create that for you because it's always the same every time. So things like reports and templates and calendars, where it's always the same structure, same design, that is something that we can work with you to create. But for things that are a bit more kind of like creative, a bit more unique, I would say it's possible, but we are not quite happy with the results. So again, the Gimmefy team, we've all come from client side and agency side, and like it looks like a very dull PowerPoint presentation, right? It's not something you would take to a client. So on that side, that we don't say that it's doable just because the result is very plain. So you can generate the content, and you can also ask Gimmefy to kind of like give you recommendations on like how would the layout be on this kind of stuff. But in terms of like exporting that out, right now, no.
Mm, okay. Yeah, because like each of our pitch deck, right, has a very distinct design, like one to another. And
Yeah.
in the other day, right, I tried to have like apps like Gamma or Beauty.ai to like create like a pitch deck for me, and it's still like quite generic. Even like I don't know, like I haven't found like one platform that can create like a beautiful, stunning like deck yet. I mean, like Gamma is very
Yeah.
helpful. I mean, like the best of it all. But yeah, I mean, it's quite still quite generic. Like
Not
um,
the same as you creating the deck to present to a client, right? I think that's the gap
yeah.
that we find. Yeah.
Okay, I think Nadia is already done because of her
Yes,
smile.
yes, yes, I'm done. It's quite fun. You can refresh and see what
Oh,
they generate for us because it's local, culturally representatives.
okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I like the prom also. I mean, like it's like a few shot and it's
Mm,
a lot of details. So okay, let's see.
yeah.
Why I run? Finding purpose in Jakarta's. Oh, why I train, coach. It's for micro habit that bit. I can't choose. Like I love two of this. Why? My
Again, you
wife
can use multiple ones, obviously. You don't have to choose for some of this.
growing in Bandung. Why I moved to the day. Right. Oh my god. I can't choose. Okay.
So on this side, again, you've asked for an editorial plan. So again, obviously that's slightly different from a content calendar, which is why it's not in that kind of like a, a digital media kind of format. But again, it's giving you that information on that side. And you can
Yeah.
also ask it to table this if you would like.
Yeah.
So on that side, Nadia, on this end, there are four kind of editorial suggestions. If you would like this to be turned into a table, you can just ask, so yeah, can you please turn this into a table with name, description, keyword, target audience, timeline, and format. And it will also kind of like put that into that table format for you in case you want to copy and paste into, let's say, Google Slides or Excel. Right. So again, be specific to let it work for you so that you don't have to reformat anything later.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah,
If
because
I iterate,
sometimes,
mm,
yeah,
sorry.
because sometimes in some projects, there are like a request to mirror the website
Mm,
content,
yes, yes,
and yes, and create the social media content based on this one article, but it can
yeah,
have so many angles from one article, right?
yes. So again, that's why I say kind of like the AI is not here to
Yes.
replace you, right? AI is here to help you get some ideas. Okay, hey, this is my objective. Show me options, and then you will need to make the decision. Because again, like you said, there is a million different directions this can go, and it takes the whole idea behind agency is you are helping the client, right? And again, same thing with the AI. The AI is here to help you. It's not here to replace you because the AI cannot decide which is the best one, right? The AI will not know. You who work with the client, you who work in the market will have that kind of like creative spark to go, actually the one we want is like why I run, right? Or I like idea number three, but the title is not strong enough, right? So you can revise that until you are happy. So on this side, yeah,
Okay.
again, kind of like, do you want to try revising on that side? Maybe kind of like just test out and say anything that jump out at you from these four ideas so far?
I think let's try to like revise one of the just
Hmm,
to see like the
yeah.
function.
So any favorite that you have right now out of the
I
four?
can't choose. I can choose. I mean, let's hear from the others. I can choose, guys. I give up. So maybe you guys can like choose from one. Why I run, finding purpose in Jakarta's don't run. Why I train, the coach for micro habits that beat burnout. Three, my why, skate, family pride, growing up and moving in Bandung. Bandung is like our best city in Indonesia. And for why I move 30-day why challenge to find your momentum. But we will need to like tweak it. So like let's say to revise it to be better. Which
Yeah.
one will you choose? One, two, three, or four?
I would say also while the group is thinking, and I'll give you another tip, right? If you scroll down all the way
Oh
down,
yeah. Mm.
on the two orange buttons there on the
Uh-huh.
right side, the
Uh-huh.
review and refine, on
Okay.
that end, if you click on that and you click experts take,
Okay.
So again, kind of like right now you have the team here, right, to give you feedback. On this
Yeah.
side, let's say if you're working by yourself, if you click on the experts thing, and you can choose kind of like somebody to give you feedback on this, right? So choose kind of like a marketing persona. Like you mentioned, you guys have been working on prompts, right? So GPTs work on like, you are a whatever, right? So on this side, let's say you want to get feedback from, let's say, a creative director or CMO, and it will give you feedback on all
So
these
from
four
us, yeah.
ideas. Yeah, then
Oh,
maybe that will help you kind of like decide which one you like as well, right? So
okay.
again, if you're working alone, sometimes this is useful to get a different perspective, right? So because
But
Nadia, you put in the prompt,
oh,
so you get a very clear idea of what you wanted. But getting,
Chi,
if let's say, yeah,
if I only want to like get the expert's view on
mhm,
only number 4, for
mm.
example,
So then what I'll do is I'll cancel this first,
or cancel this.
yeah, and then in the prompt you just say I would like to focus on number 4. Can can we discard the rest, right? So then it will take away everything and just give you
Okay.
number 4 to kind of continue. You don't need to copy that,
Oh,
just in the
okay.
prompt. Yeah, just
Sorry.
type in I
Uh,
like number 4 and discard the rest.
an expert view for
Yeah, you
number
can also
4.
do that. Yeah.
Hmm. For type idea.
Hmm.
Something like this. Yes. It's like the general expert view, or I will need to give a detail as a content strategist
Yeah, you can do that.
from CMO.
Yeah, from the perspective of a CMO. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So again, you can get that feedback, internal feedback and review as well. Right. If you need, if let's say you're not in right now, if you're working remotely by yourself, maybe you're rushing for time and you need to get this out overnight and you don't have time to have a discussion with the team. You can just use this and it's just looking at that one idea now. It'll tell you what's good, what's bad, what can we
Okay.
improve, and things like that. Right. So again, you can use that if you need that that feedback, right? Another thing you could have done if you cannot decide between 1, 2, 3, and 4, you say, hey, again, if you were CMO, what would you recommend between these 4, right?
Ah,
What's the pros and cons as well, right? So again, use the AI as like, I kind of like, so when I was explaining this to some agency people and some clients, I say, sometimes let's say you are busy, right? And if you've got an intern or a colleague or kind of like a team member, sometimes it's useful to just have somebody say, "Can you do this research for me? Give me the result back, and then I'll review it." Right? Or, "Hey, I've got this idea. I'm going to now my manager and saying, what do you think about this?" Right? Use the AI to bounce it off like that, so that again, it's not there to replace your thinking. It's there to give
yeah.
you different perspective, different idea, maybe tighten something. Is there another way to say this thing? Right. So that's the best way to use the platform.
Yeah.
Right.
Got it.
So
So
sorry,
I
I've
think
just realized we're running
I
quite low on time. Maybe we
yeah,
should move on
right.
to
So
the
I think
last
I'll
section for
use
Gina.
my executive decision to choose number
Okay.
4 to
Sure.
to be created as an
Yeah.
article. So okay. Go ahead, Nat.
Okay, wait.
Right? And again, with articles, again, if you've got a particular style, you know where this needs to fit into it's for a magazine, so it has like a word count limit, or this is actually for web, we want it to be long form, right? So just let it know what you would like it to be, and it will again help you draft that out based on again this description, keywords, themes, and audience insights. So it already knows who it's for, what kind of like length and things. So if you feel like you need to change that, go with it then. But yeah, on that side, then again, add in any style things that if you know the brand is quite particular, that we have this, we talk in this way, or we use this kind of editorial style, or we use this formatting, you can add that specificity in.
I think Nadia already knows this best. I mean, like,
Yeah.
she's working on editorial like for quite some while, a lot of years of experience. So yeah. I love this silence because it means that Nadia is very concentrating. But yeah, sorry, I will stop talking. So actually, right, Chi, if I
Hmm.
can see here, I can download um as a PDF. But is it like the whole chat or only like
Uh,
section by section?
it's section by section, right? So
Ah,
it will, if you download as PDF, it will download the most recent section.
okay, got it. I can. Oh, if I click publish, so it will go to like a canvas or
Again, we have a built-in native publishing publisher. So it is we are natively linked to 12 platforms. So that's like the standard stuff: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
oh,
YouTube, Twitter, X. So on that side, you can just integrate and log into your accounts, right? So let's say again for Nike Indonesia, if let's say you link up you can link it to the account. Then you will log in and it'll give permission. So it says Facebook. I have logged in for Nike Indonesia Facebook, and I give permission for this one to access. Same thing if you're linking Sprout Social or any of these kind of like a third-party publishers, and then from there you can kind of click and
track.
select where you want to publish to.
Ah,
Yeah, I think maybe on that one, I can show you another session on that, just specifically on the publishing
oh,
options.
okay.
Already done.
Okay, let me refresh it. Is it good? I wish it is because we only have like 5 more minutes. Okay. I'm place up. Ooh, where's Chris? Seems good, right? Okay. After this, Gina will translate it into the social media
Yes.
plan, right? I really want to like have your view on this. Is it already good for already like think in your head like, oh, this kind of article will be great on like video post, maybe like static images, or I don't know.
I mean, this will be for slightly longer form article, right? Just because this is a
Yeah, but
prose,
then
I'm guessing this is not for social.
yeah, but then Gina will mirror this article into like the social media post. So yeah, that's why she will need to like think, okay, I think
Hmm.
this article will fit into like which platform, something like that.
Mhm.
So okay, have you thought about it, Gina?
Yeah,
In
I've already
in one
prepared
minute?
like a prompt.
Yeah,
Just
cool.
I was waiting for this title of the article that Nadia just generated. So the title is "Why I Moved the 3 Day
Yeah,
Why Challenge," right?
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I already created a prompt where I'm gonna ask for like a 2 week social media campaign, and I'm gonna need to ask for like 4 posts within two platforms, and then I also have included like the caption, like I need the caption, the hashtag, and everything. Let me drop it here.
Awesome.
You think of it in just like 1 minute. Wow. Okay.
No, I
Including
prepared
the
this
prompt.
from on the side, like when
Oh, okay,
baby was
okay.
creating the campaign strategy and idea. So yeah,
When you first assign us, oh, okay, I need to prepare my prompt.
yes,
Great. A lot of
Excellent.
Gina is just beyond.
Yeah, that's why we said like, oh, baby can start first because we need to draft some prompts.
true,
yes.
So you
true.
guys are strapping me. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
And then you get more time when I create the brand folder. Okay. Fair enough.
They need you to get the ball rolling because without the strategy, everything is kind of like floating still.
Agree. So okay, actually this is this process like mimicking the like the real process in our agency, right? I mean like start from the like cracking like client's brief and then like try to like expand it into like a strategy and then we kind of like translate it into like content, either it's social, either like most like in like every channel. So yeah, it's kind of real like mimicking our real daily life. So yeah, that's great. Oh, Jen, you open
Yes,
your mic.
and it's
Yeah.
generated already.
Oh,
You
Yeah, I
can
think you can
refresh.
refresh now and
fast. I think Jen opening her mic, right? I don't know.
Yes, yes, she did.
Okay. So okay, let me check. Okay, so you plan to like have like 4 posts and two I so it's merely on two platform, TikTok and IG. Okay, cool. Mm. Yeah, I like the structure of the prompt also. It's very clear.
hmm.
Spencer. Okay. You like seeing the result again?
The result is, yeah, it's pretty good. Especially like with the description, it's quite clear as of like how this AI envision
Mm,
the content idea.
I would say you can ask it to be even more detailed because let's say I'm guessing once you have this, once you finalize it, you're passing it off to your creative team to actually execute on creating that, right? So on that side as well, you can also ask it to be detailed in this and say, for each post, I will need my creative team to kind of
mm,
like create the final image. You can, if you have an internal brief document, I don't know if you do kind of like design briefs, you can
mm.
say, okay, can you please, for each of these, create a design brief as well. So again, it helps you lessen the amount of work and additional detail and explanation that you need to do. Because if you already have your template, there are some things for each design you will tell your designers, right? This is the client, this is the topic, this is the objective. You can ask Gimmefy to do this. So for each of these posts, it can create that design brief for you as well that you can edit, finalize, and then pass that on as well.
So it's we would really love if we can see it alive, right? But I think we don't have like more time. I'm sorry, guys. I think I should like schedule this like 1.5 hour. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I
also know
think
you wanted me to
this.
kind of like demo a little bit more of the image generation and video. I have time, but I don't know about you guys. Uh, are you guys okay to go a bit longer, or do you want, again, we can schedule another session where I can just show you kind of like image generation, video generation as one part if you prefer.
Are you guys okay if we kind of like extend it like maybe like for 10 minutes is still okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Everybody okay? Yeah? Okay. Uh, so on that side, thanks so much, Hannah. Let me kind of like share my screen, right, on that side, and I
Okay.
will. kind of like take that on.
Let me stop sharing
Sure.
because we really want this campaign to be alive.
Yes. Okay. Do you see my screen share now?
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so again, kind of like taking on kind of like what Gina has done as well with this. So let's pick one of these posts, right, and turn it into something. I'll do something with maybe a voiceover reading day 1 to 3 prompts while we see her morning routine, tying shoes, stepping out, 3 short cutscenes, right? Okay, so I'm gonna take this one, that one, and this one. Okay, so let's say for post 4. Um, so please give me a detailed description of the post visual with specifics for the subject, location, background, setting, lighting, mood, etc. that will enable me to generate the image, right? So again, I'm just generating this with AI, but Gina, if let's say you're passing this on to your design team, you can just tweak this to say, yeah, give me a detailed description of everything, so that in the format of the brief, right, for your internal team. Right? So what I want to do is, I'll be honest, I am not a creative person, right? So I've been in marketing for years. I've done digital marketing inside. I've done client servicing. I'm not a graphic designer, right? So I'm not super talented at creating the assets. So what I'm going to do is kind of rely on that, right? So we've already got the idea. So Gina already kind of made this. We've got this, and from this static image one, it's already got kind of some idea with the carousel, right? Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. But from this kind of like, okay, challenge title, I, as a non-graphic designer, can't turn this into something. So I'm asking the AI, okay, tell me exactly what this is, right? So on this side now, candid, powerful image that reads both in real Nike wearing Indonesian mover, non-pro, authentic, pausing mid-motion on the neighborhood street, clicking in frame with quiet resolve. 30-day challenge, why? Is this kind of like in line with Postmo? 30-day hair challenge launch pack, yeah, on that side, right? So subject is a young Indonesian mover, gender ambiguous casting possible. So on this side, kind of like we can kind of like define that. Steady, slight smile, and neutral focus, eyes engaged, location and background, setting and props, move color, right? So let's say if you were doing a filming with this, you can pass this on to your design, your creative team, and they have a very clear idea of what you want, right? So this is again stuff that you can do with that, right? But I'm going to turn this into an AI. So on that side, help me consolidate that information into a prompt that I can use for AI image generation, right? And on this side, because it is multiple scenes, yeah. Then on this side, if you notice, we can select which of the image models we would like to use. Again, I would say I like Imagen and GPT image personally, right? GPT image, I would say the only downside is takes a little bit of time to generate. So you get a nice result, but you know, maybe about a minute to generate the image. Okay, so now I have this very detailed version now, right? Okay, so and it's got what to have, what not to have, etc. So I'm going to use Imagen just because it's a little bit quicker, and I'm going to say generate an Instagram image 1:1 ratio uh, based on the prompt above. Right. So again, we've used kind of like if we look at the flow, I haven't added in anything. I've just taken what Gina already created. We took that. I said, okay, help me be more detailed so we understand what it's going to look like, what's the subject. I know you're doing prompt workshops for AI. Who, what, why, where, how is always great, right? If you can answer all these questions, the AI will be incredible for you because you have told it exactly what you want, right? What is the person wearing? What are they like? Where are they? What are they doing? Why is it? Why? What's the objective? If you can do all of that, you get a really nice result on that end. Right? So this is generating that image. Additionally, on that side, this is for we're doing a campaign for Nike, obviously. So Nike performance tee, Nike sneakers, and accessories, right? So on that side, I am because on this side it's not going to. Oh, we'll see what it looks like, right? So we have this kind
Yeah,
of like
there.
guy and the shot, right? But maybe let's say the hoodie and the shoe, not quite what we want, right? So on that side, I'm just going to go to Nike Indonesia and open the site. And let's kind of like pull in a men's lifestyle shoe, right? Maybe because again, when you do a campaign, it's not just for a generic thing. They're trying to sell something specific, right? So let's find something that looks quite very specific, right? So it's easy to recognize. Let's do.
So okay, basically we want to like find like
Yes.
one image, right? And then we
Yeah.
put it into our prompt.
So on
okay.
this side,
Sorry, because conscious of time, we
sorry,
only
yeah,
like 2 minutes left. So I think
got it.
at least we already know the steps on how we can get like our the image that we need,
Yes.
right? So, okay.
Yeah. So again, I'm just going to do a
Yeah.
very quick one. I'm
Okay.
going to add in the shoe, and
Yeah.
I will say change the shoes he is wearing to the orange and black Jordans uploaded. Right. So again, even when I'm uploading an image, it's good to be specific, right? Change his shoes to the orange and black one, so it knows like it knows what I'm asking it to do, right? So again, this image craft from the edit image allows you to now take your concept picture to add in things like products, specific things like even if let's say maybe this is a real Nike hoodie, it may not be the Nike hoodie that your client wants to promote, right? Maybe they have a new Nike hoodie in bright red that they want to sell.
Yeah.
Take that image, use this to integrate that in, so you're getting the very specific thing that you're looking for, right? So on that side, that this will kind of like put that in. Yeah, again, kind of like another time I'll go through video. It takes a little bit longer, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully, please try it out, and we're happy to help when we can.
Yeah, I think we will like take a look in the chat again, right? And then if we can like create like from videos. So if we have
Yeah.
like some more question, we will of course ask you. So okay, Chi,
Please.
it's very useful. And then girls, I mean, this is a real fun session with you. Thank you for making me not alone in here. So okay. So I think after this, right, next week we will have like another session about the Chat GPT, how to make it like more personal, and then how to like supercharge it so it will boost your work life like so much better. So yeah, let's so yeah, while waiting for the images, if you guys
So on
still
that
have
side,
like
you can
yeah,
integrate.
if you guys still have like some other questions, I mean, you may chat me, or maybe you can chat in the group, or maybe I will send it to Chi for him to like answer your question. So okay, just like before, I think before we end our session, right? So let me just stop spotlighting, and then let's have like a photo together. So maybe you guys can like open your camera, and then we can take a picture. Baby, can you help on like taking the picture for like all the beautiful family here? Okay. So I'm stop spotlighting everyone, and I'm unpin myself. Cool. Hope you
Okay.
guys enjoyed the session, because we are enjoying it, and I hope it's very beneficial for our work life. So yeah. Okay, baby,
Everyone,
are we ready?
opening your camera. Okay, wait. Okay, Andy. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks, everyone.
You got
Again.
10 more.
Thank you.
Okay, one more.
Wait, one more. Because there's
Okay.
still a lot. Okay, great.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
Chi
everyone.
and Gimmefy team for helping
Thank you,
us make
Chi.
it
Thank you,
happen.
Chibang.
Very
Thank you,
Bye,
welcome.
guys. See you
Ningba.
next week.